Put you on the end.
Where are we at? Streaming live?
No, so
I don't know. Yes. Oh, sure. Just decide what we'd like. Oh. Very good. Sir, whatever they like. I'm William Gordon. Pleasure to meet you. Okay.
yeah.
Sure.
So I'm glad he's at elbow level because I'm going to keep this guy in line here. So we have a love. So I just want to thank everybody for coming today. I'm going to try to keep this brief. I know people have to leave, so we'll try to do this in record time. My name is Angie Shilliday, and I'm one of the organizers of the Field of Dreams Charity Slow Pitch Game and Home Run Derby. I think I'm going to give you a quick introduction to some of the other organizers of the 007 charity events team because they're going to be jumping in, trust me, to tell me what I have forgotten. So I have Mr. Rob Laird, Mr. Jeff Wilkie, there you are, Miss Jennifer Cockton, and this guy has been a huge, huge help along with it, Mr. Devon Claybrooks. So a quick blurb about the game. So members of the Calgary Flames alumni and Stampeders, present and past, are going to take on the Okotoks Dogs in a charity classic that'll be held at Seaman Stadium in Okotoks on May 26th, 2017. The game is at 7 p.m. Doors open at 5 p.m. and we plan on having some live entertainment and things to do for the kids and what have you. This event is in support of two charities, Life Choice Dynamics and CC4MS, or Canadian Centre for Male Survivors of Child Sexual Abuse. I'm going to have some of our gentlemen here talk about that in a little bit. We're hoping to make this family-friendly, community-driven event an annual thing. So what the evening is going to consist of is a 6-inning slow pitch game, a home run derby with, like I said, Stampeders past and present, the Flames alumni, and the Okotoks Dogs. We are on track for selling this venue out of over 1,000 people in attendance. In fact, 4,000 people in attendance. In fact, we've already sold out the berm, which holds about 1,200. So that's been sold out. Tickets are $10 a seat, and they're available online at Eventbrite. So some of the fun things, we're going to have a surprise guest first pitch. And I've been told to keep it under wraps, so I will stick to that. But what I can tell you is our announcer for the evening will be none other than the now retired iconic voice of the Calgary Flames, Mr. Peter Marr. Yeah, baby! Okay, so some of the confirmed players, so from the alumni, of course, Mr. Jamie McCowan, we have Lanny McDonald, and Mr. Bearcat Murray. Some of the Stampeders, Mr. Quinn Smith, Devon here, Duran Mayo. We have our star quarterback. Of course, let's see if he can, throw a small ball as soon as he can throw that big one, but that's to be seen. We will have a meet and greet and autograph session with some of the players and other celebrities. Like I said, some live entertainment. Of course, the baseball game is always needs a 50-50 draw. And outside the stadium, I have Kelly standing in the back here. She's from Dark Side Racing, and she's going to be coming there with her 10,000 horsepower dragster. Have that on site and fire it up. So it's really a quite exciting thing if you haven't seen that. We'll have the Prostate Man band there. And one thing I'd like to mention, Tim Hortons Okotoks has really stepped up. In fact, they paid for 3/4 of that berm to be filled. So just over 800 kids is who they wanted to support. So we're really grateful to them. I'd like to let you know we still have opportunities available for sponsorship. If anybody would like more information, you can go to the website. It's www.yycdreamgame.com. I think I've spoken enough and no one stepped in. That's pretty amazing. I'd like to turn it over to the gentleman that you really came here to hear from. They will be able to speak on behalf of the two charities that we are supporting. So CC4MS and Lead Choice Dynamics. If we can maybe speak in order of how I introduce you, if that's okay. And then after the gentlemen have spoken, they'll be open for questions. So first of all, I'd like to introduce a new father, Mr. Bo Levi Mitchell, our quarterback from the Snacks.
All right.
Oh, you're good there.
Good. I'm just gonna sit right
Better up there.
Up here.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Well, Levi Mitchell. So I'm actually here on part of Life Choice Dynamics. It is a organization run by Jack Fulton. The guy's been very close to our organization for a very long time. He's done this very unselfishly with no pay for the entire time. And he's a guy that he's very passionate about what we do. So Life Choice Dynamics, it's about a very big problem with us in athletes and all professional sports, and for folks on the football side, is guys that are either divorced, broke, incarcerated, 3 to 4 years out of playing professional sports. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to raise money to further our research, to further our stretch across the entire league. Right now, we're only here with the Calgary St. Peters. Me, myself, Duran Mayo, Rob Cote, and Keon Raymond, RJ Franklin, Randy Chevrolet, we're all on the board. Some past and present guys. Guys that are very passionate about this, and a man that's, guys that are living it right now as far as being outside of football. So that's what we're trying to do is raise money with this and obviously split it between a couple charities. But, trying to attack a very big problem within our sports and see if we can try and find a way to fix it. But hopefully we can get the dragster out there for every time I hit a home run. That's some fun in Okotoks.
You won't crank that up at all.
Mr. Huffman, if you wouldn't mind coming up next,
Well, thank you all for coming out this morning. What a day for a ball game. I hope the weather on the 26th is even better. On the 26th, I'm looking forward to see if Bo is as good as an all-round athlete as he brags about. I want to talk to you about my involvement with Life Choice Dynamics program. I first met Jack Fulton in the spring of 2012. He and Herb Harrison arranged a meeting and talked to me about Jack's passion. His passion for assisting and helping players transition from playing football to life after football. Sometimes the transition's not an easy one. Life Choice Dynamics is a useful tool to assist and help prepare the players for that eventual day. It's never easy telling a young man that his playing career with the Calgary Stampede. I'll never stop having anxiety about having to make that decision in forming a player. And it's even more difficult when I believe that player is ill prepared to move into workforce. Our workforce that is several years behind because of the days he spent as a pro player. So I welcome Jack and Brian. I truly enjoyed the ownership that the players have taken with the program. Okay? It's a program to assist the players. But more importantly, it comes down to the players making the effort, having the discipline during their playing careers to put themselves in a better spot in the playing next year. So I appreciate the support here today. I hope it's a wonderful event for both programs that we're trying to support. And should be a great day to play some ball. Let's go play some ball. Thank you.
Thanks, Ron. I'd like to bring up the president of the Calgary Flames alumni and former Calgary Flames. Jamie.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jamie. I just thought everybody knew who Jamie McCowan was.
You know what? We were very excited when Rob gave us a call, and just so you know, like many groups, and I'm sure the football alumni as well, get lots of requests to come out and participate in different functions. This one resonated with us, obviously. If you're aware, there are a number of NHL players, past and present, that have had some issues, and some of them have to do with abuse. So the idea that we could come out and once again raise awareness. I mean, it reminds me a little bit of, back in the day. I go back and move it over to some of you, but no one ever talked about cancer, right? You don't talk about it. You never say a word. Now, everyone understands it. You bring it out, and now talk about lifestyle changes, but also unfortunately abuse has happened in the past. And now we're here to talk about it and just continue to bring more awareness to it. And I can tell you, Bearcat's going to be there. Lanning's going to be there. I mentioned I think right now I have about 10 former alumni. Many of them are cup winners that are going to be attending. And we're just happy to be asked. And we'll do whatever it takes to help raise some funds. All right. Thank you.
I'd like to bring up Mr. Grant Pollock. He's the CC4MS board member. Yay. And as everybody knows, a former sports broadcaster.
Thank you. Thanks. It's an honor to be here. I am with CC4MS, the Canadian Center for Male Survivors of Sexual Abuse, a crazy long acronym. It's a crazy acronym, but it's serious business. I want to just introduce two people over here. They are the brains behind CC4MS and the real strength. Kathy on the left and Owen. So they're here, and they do so much for this. They go in as one of the founding members, and this only goes back a few years, and it's treating men only for the last couple of years. You all know what Sheldon Kennedy's done with young kids who've suffered sexual abuse. But his mandate is only to help kids up to the age of 18. So if you're 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, in all walks of life, this is where CC4MS comes into play, where we help financially if need be, but to get you on the path to heal and to find happiness in your life. The statistics, they tell us 1 in 6 men were abused sexually before the age of 18. That's 1 in 6. The population of Calgary is 1.1 million or 1.2 million. That's a lot of men in our midst. And again, the research says that most of them do not come forth and want to get help until 20, maybe 25 years later. Before that, they go through awful abuse, addictions, and perhaps even suicide. So CC4MS is new on the scene relatively. We've helped a number of men so far. We need funds to help more. And what Field of Dreams helps us do too is get the awareness out that we do exist, that there is help. So I think this is a great venue for us. So thanks very much to the Field of Dreams. Look forward to the Stamps and the Flames. May the best team win. Thank you all.
I think you hit on something huge. Funds are, necessary, but awareness is really what's going to change everybody's lives here. So that's so great. Thank you. I'm going to bring up Seaman to say a few words if you would like to. He's the defensive coordinator for the Stamps right now, and he's also on the board of Life Choice Dynamics.
For that one.
Good job.
I think that what Jack is doing is a great thing, and I think praying to charities to raise awareness about molestation from males over the age of 18 and how they have to deal with it. I think that it's a marriage because it kind of ties into each other, and I think the bridge that we're able to build with this game and to raise awareness on both aspects, both avenues, will go leaps and bounds, and I think that it's a great job that the Flames have stepped up. Thanks to Franco, he does a good job of helping us with a lot of things that we need to do. Give him a shout out, Mike, and just all the support in general from the whole Calgary Sports and Entertainment Group has been above and beyond, and as part of the charity and as part of the board, I want to just thank you guys.
Okay, and now if I can bring up the Okotoks Dog VP of Promotions and Special Events, Mr. William Gardner.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, everybody. And I can't tell you how honored the Okotoks Dogs are to be hosting this event at our world-class Seaman Stadium at Okotoks. For those of you that haven't been, you're going to learn something about that facility, but more about that community. And that community of Okotoks is incredibly, incredibly community-minded. They are so excited and tremendously supportive of this Field of Dreams event. We are overwhelmed with the initial support. We are overwhelmed and honored that Field of Dreams has chosen our facility to host this exciting day. These two outstanding charities are not only worthy of our tremendous support, but we hope in every way this event surpasses your wildest dreams and expectations. Seaman Stadium is our Field of Dreams. When we built it 10 years ago, we had no idea. We thought if we could get 500, 600, 700 people a game, we'd be absolutely delighted. Okotoks is a town of 22,500 people. Well, we're currently averaging 3,500 fans a game. We're the #1 collegiate summer draw in all of Canada, #4 in all of North America. And you will be overwhelmed by the kind of support that our community will show this exciting event. The causes are outstanding. If I could talk for a minute about the Okotoks Dogs players, they are tremendously enthused to be playing the caliber of athletes that will be represented on the field. And as one of the players said to me, it will be a field of dreams, and it'll be a dream to play against some of these legendary athletes. It'll be a dream to see the hamstrings grabbed as they round second base, trying to stretch that belt into a triple.
Call him my shot.
It'll be a dream to see those balls head up into center field and die midstream, landing ever so gently in the center fielder's gloves. But the players are tremendously enthused to take the field against this illustrious group of athletes. And it's an honor for us in every way. And for us as an organization, this is a great lead-in to our season starting on June 2nd. Thank you for the honor of being involved. Good luck to both teams. May the best team win, but ultimately, Field of Dreams will be a winning day for two incredible, incredible organizations. Congratulations to all involved. Thank you.
I'm going to bring up one more person. I don't know if he knows who's going to come up, but everybody knows our biggest contributor to our community in Okotoks, Calgary, Mr. Bearcat Murray.
Howdy.
Hi. I'm just so glad to be here with all this gang. But you know what? I have actually am involved with both of these teams. And from a long time. But I can remember way back when I worked with Peters. The quarterback that I just loved was Huffer. Now you don't call him Huffer, it's Mr. Huff. What the heck happened there? But I did. I worked for assistant trainer for about 5 years with Peters. I had to quit so I could go to work for the Calgary Flames, which was a pretty good move on my part, as it worked out.
But I'm very excited to be able to come up here and welcome you people to Okotoks and to what a great town it is, because I grew up there and all my life. So looking forward to it. Hope we get out there and have a lot of fun. And I know the Lord's going to give us good weather that day, so we can have a great time. Thanks a lot. See you all there.
Okay, I'm trying to be cognizant of time, so I'm going to open up the floor to questions for, I'm going to say 8 to 10 minutes, if we can do that. So if anyone has any questions for the gentleman, I can address them directly. Well, maybe not.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Well,
Well, I think you gentlemen did a wonderful job of getting the information out there. We invite everybody and anyone to come out on the 26th to Okotoks for Field of Dreams. We hope to see you all there because these gentlemen will be on the field and giving all they got. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Annie.
That's a wrap.